You're welcome. Today is Yogalates. You'll need a set of lighter weights, and then if you have a ring or a ball and a strap, go ahead and have that near you, but we're going to start with the lighter weights. Go ahead and circle, big circles through the arms, as big as you can, holding onto the weights. And now we're going to do one circle one way and the other circle the other way. So I just want you to alternate every time. It's not just one way, it's one way and then the other way. And while you're here, feel where it might feel a little bit more difficult going one way, a little bit easier going the other way, or maybe it just feels the same. Either way, I want you to try to breathe in when your arms come up and breathe out when your arms come down. Open up through the chest, keep stretching out through the arms. If you don't have weights, you can do this without the weights. And if your weights are too heavy where you can't keep your arms straight, then just do it without the weights anyways. I want those arms to stay straight. Good, you should already start feeling a little burn through the shoulders. Definitely the stretch through the arms. We have 30 more seconds. Lead through the shoulders. Good, and you're not grasping the weights too tightly, just enough so you can use them as an added stretch. 10 more seconds. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring those weights all the way down. Step your feet out. The weights are gonna thread in between your legs. And you're into a nice straddle stretch. Start pulsing your arms behind you. Like somebody's pulling your arms behind you. Your thumbs face down. Exhale, thread through. Inhale, just a little dip up, not all the way up, just enough so you're engaging through your back. Keep reaching those arms through. Pinkies up, thumbs down. Good, 30 more seconds. And then we're just gonna stay threaded through and twist the wrist all the way from the shoulder. Good, last 10 seconds, and we're staying in it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, stay in that deep hold. Reach those arms all the way back behind you, and then start twisting your wrists. Arms are just nice and straight. Twist. 30 seconds, chin into your chest. Reach, reach, reach. Try to keep your arms straight. If it's hurting your elbows, drop your weights. That means your weights are too heavy. Good. Less than 15 seconds. That was my dog. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now keep just your right arm threaded through. I want you to pulse the right arm up, and so the right arm is going to stay behind you, and the left arm is going to come up. And then right back through, give a little pulse when you come through. Left arm comes up, threads back through those legs, pulse it up. We're staying with the left side into a fly up. And then reach back through. Still the left side. 30 more seconds, then we'll do the right side. Exhale, thread through. Inhale up. Good. 15 more seconds. And then we're coming to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now left arm is going to stay threaded through. Right arm reaches up, thread back through. Both arms pulse a little bit more back, like somebody's pulling your arms through your legs. Try to inhale up, exhale, pull those arms back behind you. 30 more seconds on this right side, but your left side is still going to be feeling it just by holding that weight and threading it through. Keep going. Good. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, set the weights down beside you. Just get them out of the way. Walk your hands all the way out until you feel like your heels are gonna lift up off of the ground. And right before you feel like your heels are gonna lift up, press back into it, stretch out through the shoulders. Breathe, chin to the chest, nice wide fingers, wide toes, flat back. Keep opening up through those shoulders. 5 more deep breaths here. Good, 1 more deep breath in. On the exhalation, start positioning your weight more towards your shoulders. Your knees are gonna tap onto the ground and then press right back into it. A few of these just kind of dispersing the weight. Your legs are still wide. Maybe coming into a little bit of an inner thigh stretch. Open up the knees just a little bit when you tap down and press back. Good, 5 more times. Good, and now we're gonna end with the knees positioned toward the ground. Step your right foot in, left foot in, and then your left foot out, right foot out. Keep alternating which leg comes in and out. Your knees are just gonna float off the ground. Staying nice and low, stepping in, stepping out. Knees just about 2 inches off the ground. It's just 30 seconds here. Still getting warmed up into this. Keep alternating, right side, left side leading. Good, last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it back into a downward facing dog. Your first official down dog of the class. Walk it out, chin into your chest, straighten up the back. Breathe, 5 more deep breaths. Good, last deep breath in, and then slowly start walking your hands toward your legs. Find your weights along the way. Pick up those weights. We're still in a forward fold position. Place your forearms onto your knees, and we're just hinging forward. Start looking up so that the blood comes back down away from your head. Tuck in that tailbone, and just like you're doing cat-cows, I want you to round your spine and arc, loosening up through your spine in a short stop position. Round and arc. Exhaling when you round, inhaling when you arc. 5 more times. Good, and now round your spine, come up just slightly. I still want you sitting into a chair. Squeeze your heels and your knees together. Take your arms straight out in front of you and twist your wrists. Try to twist from your shoulder. We're sitting into that seat, good. 30 seconds here. Just look up, breathe. Keep tucking in that tailbone, sitting into your invisible chair, squeezing your glutes. Good. 12 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now stand all the way up. Place your arms back behind your head, so bend those elbows. Your heels are together, feet are apart. Lift up your heels and your arms at the same time. Lift and lower. Inhale up, exhale down. Try to squeeze your elbows in towards your head. Good, nice calf movement here. Moving with the breath. Inhaling up, exhaling down. 5 more times. Three. Good, last one. And then slowly lower your heels down, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up, your feet hip distance apart. Lean back, open up through the heart. Oh yeah, exhale, lower down. Take those weights just to the side so you can place your palms flat onto the ground and then find your plank line. We're gonna stay in this plank line and do serrated push-ups for 30 seconds. Time starts now. Squeeze and open. Don't worry if you're not doing a lot, if you're just focusing on your form. It's not about speed here. I just want you to isolate through the shoulders. Squeezing and opening, little soft bend in your knees. Just 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your knees and your entire lower body down to the ground. Place your hands low on the rib cage. And then I want you to lift up just one leg and the other leg. If you can, try to lift up your chest when you lift up the leg. So it's alternate, right side, left side. Lift up your chest every time you lift up the leg, and then try to feel into your breath. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Good, 5 more each way. Good, and now both feet flat onto the ground, point those toes, and just press up into a cobra or an up dog. Lift up your chin, Squeeze your elbows into the ribs, let your shoulders get nice and long away from your ears. 5 deep breaths here. This feels good. You can make little slight movements side to side. Good, and on the exhalation, bring your chin back into your chest, curl your toes, and press into your downward facing dog. Breathe here, walk it out. If you feel tight, you want to move around in it, or you can just hold it. 5 more deep breaths. Good. And on your exhalation, slowly lower your knees down to the ground. We're gonna need a loop band. If you have one, if you don't have one, it's okay. I'm just going medium because I want to have a nice range of motion. I would go either medium or light. And then we're coming back into our tabletop position. Float, curl your toes, float your knees off the ground. And we're just gonna round and arc into a cat-cow motion, floating those knees off the ground, just hovering them off the ground as you round and arc. See if you can hold some resistance on your loop band for added challenge. Let that breath guide you however you're feeling. Good, 5 more. Good, and then curl your, press it all the way back into your downward facing dog and grab just one light weight with your right hand. We're gonna take that right hand, holding onto the weight, stretch it all the way over to the left side and reach up into a fly. So it's crossing over the midline of your body to the left and then all the way up, flying it up to the right. Reach and up. If you put a slight bend in your right knee, you can do that, but try to keep your left leg straight. Pressing into the heel. 20 more seconds here. Just move with your breath. However slow or fast you want to take it. Good. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and finish up. Remove that weight. Just take it down. Walk your hands back toward your feet. We're coming back into a forward fold position. Let the blood kind of come back down towards your lower body. Interlace your fingers behind you. Your right pinky on the bottom, just to the right hand. Now we're gonna fold all the way deep in. Bring your hands up by your low back. And then start stretching your arms up. Lift all the way up. Open into the chest, lean back. Breathe. Good. Bend those elbows, fold down. Exhale. Inhale, come up, stretch your arms out. Not exactly with my breath, that's okay. Go with your own breath. Trying to make the movement coincide with your breath. Good, just about 15 more seconds at your own pace. And the next time that you're up, stay up. Stretch those arms, look up to the ceiling, and then little head movement side to side. Stretching out through the neck, through the chin. Keep those shoulders away from your ears. Good. 5 more deep breaths. Stretching all the way through your spine body. Keep those arms up behind you. Good. And one more each way. And then place your hands onto your hips. Walk your feet out a little bit wider than your hips. And we're just going to circle through the hips. Bend your knees. Move through this. All the way through the hips, inner thighs, hamstrings. And just whatever way you're going, keep going that direction. We're going to go the other way in about 5 deep breaths. Good. And when you're ready, just go your other direction. Other way, circle. All the way deep into the legs, into the hips, through the core. Stretch it out. If you've been sitting a lot today, just like me, I've been sitting in a cubicle for like at least 7 hours, maybe more. Stretch out those hamstrings, tighten up when you've been sitting. Your back starts to feel hunched, open up here. Good, 3 more deep breaths. Good, 1 more time, all the way through. And then next time you're into your fold, start walking your hands out. You're gonna reposition your feet so they're a little bit more in line with your hips. Walk out your down dog for a few deep breaths. And then we're gonna pick up the weight with our left hand and stretch it over to the right side, just like we did on the other side. We'll take a moment here to breathe through your down dog, chin into the chest. Widen those fingers. Good, and then slowly start finding the lighter weight with your left hand. Right hand is gonna plant onto the ground in like a 3-legged dog. Reach all the way to the right side with your left hand, and then up, fly up, open up through the heart. Reach to the right, up to the left. Reach. Now if you're gonna bend one of your knees, make sure you bend the left side. Keep your right leg as straight as you can, pushing into your heel. Or you can just keep both legs straight if that feels better for you. 5 more deep breaths. Good. Finish up 1 more time. All the way through, and let that weight sit down onto the floor. Start walking your hands back. This time we have the left pinky on the bottom. Interlace those fingers behind you. Bend those elbows, fold into it. Start straightening up your arms as you come up. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold down, bend the elbows. Let the breath guide you. Good, 5 more times. And the next time that you're up, stay up. Let those arms come up as high as you can, and then lift up the chin. Just little movement side to side. Stretch out your neck. If it feels better to have your chin down and stretch out the back of your neck, you could do that also. You could experiment with lifting the chin and lowering the chin. Only thing is I don't want you to take full circles with your neck because that's not safe for your neck. But little side to side motions, experimenting with chin up, chin down is just fine as long as you feel safe here. 3 more deep breaths. Good, just work out any little kinks, any little tightness. And time. Take your hands behind your head. Interlace your fingers. It doesn't matter which side is on the top or bottom. We're gonna lift up just our right knee. I don't want you looking down. I want you to look up. Just your right knee lifts up and start bending and lengthening through the leg. Just working on our balance here. Leg is just straight up, right out in front of you. Good. Another 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, keep the legs straight. Keep it straight and take it out to the side, back to the front, straight leg. We're balancing. Out to the side, maybe even a little bit behind you. And then right out in front. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And 1, walk it out. Walk it out. Let's do some arm side to side motions as you walk it out. Because we have to do our other side. I want to make sure we're loosened up before we get there. Good. 3 more deep breaths. Good. Now, if you remember which pinky was on the bottom, you can go back to your opposite pinky on the bottom. If you remember, if it's too confusing, if you don't remember, don't worry. But you do want to have your other leg lifted. Bend your knee and start bending and lengthening. If you're with me, I have my left knee up, my right foot planted. Remember, we want to keep that chin parallel to the ground, lifted slightly, like you're not looking to the ceiling. You're just looking somewhere right out in front of you. It helps to look at a spot that's not moving. You just focus there. Good, another 5, 4, 3, 2, and now we're going to keep that leg straight and take it out to the side and to the front for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, release. Find both of those light, super light weights. And we're coming back into the arm, out and in, cross it over. Make sure you're alternating which arm crosses on top. Stretch out those arms. Good. 5, 4, stretch it out. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're going to take right arm up, left arm back behind you. We're going to step our right foot forward. and left knee floats off the ground. Now we're gonna bend the elbows, lift up the knee, and then lengthen the leg back. Arms lengthen. Bend elbow and knee at the same time, lengthen leg back. It's not a full fold forward. It's just a little lengthen back with our back left leg. So we're still just keeping our torso nice and straight. Good. I'm gonna look at that spot that's not moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it, other side. Left arm up, left foot plants down, right leg, take it all the way to the back, and then bend, knee and elbows at the same time. Just the same exact thing the other way. Knee comes up, and then the leg goes back. Your arms are gonna stay behind you the whole time, working on strength and flexibility. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, this is also balance. 3, 2, and 1. Now just step those feet a little bit wider than your hips. Start with your right arm, circle forward. Right arm, circle forward. And now I want you to go left arm, circle back. Right arm forward, left arm back. Even though we're not really balancing, for me it helps to just focus on a spot as if I was balancing, because this is like a little bit of a mind tease here. One arm's going one way, the other arm's going the other way. We're trying to keep straight arms, even though we're holding on to some lighter weights. 5 more this direction. And 1. Okay, now left arm. Start with the left arm going forward. Helps to start with one of your arms just one way. All right, now right arm goes back, left arm goes forward. And I don't know about you, but this is where I can really tell my right arm is stronger than my left arm, which is normal. It might be more difficult going this direction or vice versa. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I want you to just drop one of those weights. We only have one light weight. Take it behind you. Step your right foot forward. Left foot is back, but we're staying nice and straight through the spine. Little pulses, down with the knee, up with the arms. This is more of a stretch than anything, just a super lightweight, but you reach those arms back behind you whenever that knee comes down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, before we do the other side, fold down into this slight little stretch in between your legs, that light weight again, and fold it through. Reach, reach, reach. It's just super lightweight. Getting a little bit of a counter stretch here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and standing all the way back up. Now we have the opposite foot forward. So it's left foot forward, right foot back, or just make sure you do your other side. Both arms behind you, holding onto that super light weight. Straighten up your arms, and we're dipping the knee down as we reach your arms up back behind you. Good. 10, 9, 8. Keep getting up those arms high. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And 1. Now we're coming onto our mat, all the way down onto our mat. We have to get our bicycles in. I'm gonna keep my loop band on, and I'm gonna use my ring. You could take your loop band off, and you don't need a ring, it's just bicycles. Because I'm gonna get a little bit more resistance out of this with my props, but you can definitely do it without any props. All right, we have 100 of these. When you're ready, start going. Opposite elbow to knee. I'm at 10. 15. 18. I'm at 20. If you're not with me, that's okay. $30. I think the loop band makes it go a little bit slower. $40. 50. 8. 60. 70. 72. 4. 75. We're at 80. 88. 90. All right, wherever you're at, 20 more seconds, as fast as you can. To really seal it in, making sure we're doing 100 plus. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, you can take that right away if you have it. Legs straight up. Move your, if you have the loop band still, move your loop band to your ankles. Tuck your thumbs under your seat for support, and then lower just your right leg down, left leg's on top, and then switch it when you come to the bottom. I want you to switch it every time you come to bottom and top. So your right leg is leading. Lead the right leg down, lead your right leg up. Resist out on that loop band. See if you can bring the chin into the chest. All right, 15 more seconds, and then we're gonna have our left leg lead. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, end at the top. Now left leg leads down and up. Switch every time. Left leg is always leading on the way down and on the way up. 30 more seconds. Core should be on fire. If you're not on fire, resist out on that loop band a little bit more. 15 more seconds. Good, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your loop band all the way off. Rock yourself up. Get those lighter weights again. We're just gonna end with some straddle stretches and our weights. So those legs are gonna come into a wide straddle stretch. Arms come out to a T position, palms facing down. Lean forward, twist the wrist, look down. And then come up, squeeze the shoulders back behind you, thumbs are facing forward. Twist the wrist, lean down, squeeze the shoulders behind you when you come up. Working on that posture. If your weights are too heavy to keep your arms straight, then just drop your weights. Good, and just squeeze those shoulders on the way back. Good, 30 more seconds here. Move with that breath. Keep those arms out to a T. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach both arms straight up. Take a deep stretch, deep breath in. Exhale, bend your right elbow in towards your rib cage. Take it over to your left side, tip over and straight up, both arms up, deep breath. Left elbow in toward the rib. Take it out to the right side, stretch out and up. So we're alternating right side, left side. Stretch your arms and just little dips down, stretching and strengthening through the side body. Last 30 seconds. And then we're done. Let that breath help you. Good, 20 more seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really good job. Great ending to your Thursday. Go